And it is time to bring to you the second doubleheader of the evening for the Dead Ball League. This one, the 1906 Chicago Cubs, they're on again, and they're on the road again. They're just traveling to the north side of town, Chi-Town, going to take on the White Sox, 1919, in a dead ball doubleheader. Trying to get this project nailed and done and taken care of, put this baby to bed. So without any further ado, let's get started. Johnny Evers, the Crab, leading off against Lefty Williams on the hill for the White Sox. 3-9 leads off with a walk. Schock is going to hold him, takes him to a 1-13. He's going to try to steal. He's going to get thrown out by Ray Schock. That is one away. Frank Chance, first baseman, facing Lefty Williams, 4-7 strikeout. Harry Steinfeld, third baseman, 2-4 grounder to short, and that ends the top of the first. We go to the bottom of the inning. White Sox at the plate. White Sox are 6-6 so far in this league, and the Cubs are 5-7. Eddie Collins, the Professor, leading off against Ed Rulebach for the Cubs, 2-8, and that'll be a grounder to short. One away. Michael Butler, good evening. Glad you could make this doubleheader. Had one, just finished it up a wee little bit ago, but trying to get this project nipped in the bud. Bucky Weaver, 3-7, pops out to third. So, yeah, we got some dead ball baseball going, Michael. Glad you could make it to the chat, man. Good to see you. 2-5. Joe Jackson with a 2-out walk. Shoeless Joe on base. First baseman Chick Gandil batting fourth. 3-8. Hard grounder to short, and that is going to end it. Joey Tinker over to Frank Chance. Scoreless after one. Brings us to the top of the second. Cubs are up. Right fielder Wildfire Frank Schulte, 6-8, leads off with a single. Ray Schock is going to put the hold on him, so that's going to take him to a 1-11 safe chance. Don't drop the dice. Jimmy Shecker, 2-10, grounder to first. That's going to get Schulte at second. 3-6, fielder's choice. Shecker to safe, one away. And Michael, you are welcome. 2-8, Johnny Kling. That's going to be a grounder to short, double up on Sheckard. 6-4-3, Risberg, Collins, Gandil. Go to the bottom of the second. Going to bring up Hat Felsch, Nemo Leibold, and Ray Schock. 6-8, walk for Felsch. He gets on base. B. Steeler, 13. They're not going to hold him, but I don't think he's going to try to run. Leibold at the bat, 5-7, goes down, swinging. One away. Catcher Ray Schock. Sad sack. 1-10, pop out to short. That is two away. Swede Risberg, shortstop, batting eighth, 4-8, hard grounder hit to short. That's going to be Joey Tinker at a 2 with a 3. That's an out. 6-3 ends the inning. Hat fell stranded on first, scoreless after 2. Top of the third. Cubbies are up. Jimmy Slagle, left fielder. Center fielder, 6-9. Leads off with a single. 3 leadoff singles, but only 3 batters in each inning. Joey Tinker going to lay down a bunt. 7 does so beautifully. First baseman, we'll call that 3-4 sack. Slagle gets the second on the lay down. Going to bring up Ed Rulebach. Rulebach's going to bunt. 9. Batter is safe. Leading runner thrown out by catcher. 2-5 on the bunt. 2 outs. Going to bring up Johnny Evers, a Crab. Nickname provided by Beats Eternally. Good friend of the channel. Loves dead ball. And Evers gets on with a walk to extend the inning. Men at first and second. 2 outs, top of the third. Frank Chance, first baseman. 4-3, draws a walk. Bases are loaded. Lefty Williams loads them up. 2 walks, 2 outs, top of the third. Brings up Harry Steinfeld, third baseman. 1-5 hard grounder hit to short, and that's just going to end the inning. Cubbies spoil an awesome chance to put some runs across the plate. Go to the bottom of the third. Lefty Williams is going to be leading off. Ed Rollbach on the hill for the Cubs. 5-3 grounder back to the box. It's an X, which will be 2-14, and that is an out. 1-3. Back to the top of the order for the White Sox. Eddie Collins, Cocky Collins. 5-2 fly ball to right, X. Schulte's a 2 with a 6, and that is out number 2. Jimmy Sheckard. No. Flipped the wrong card. Yeah, we make mistakes. All right, that was 1 out. Bucky Weaver. White Sox are up. 1-8 and a triple for Buck Weaver. He's on third. Well, that's probably a good thing it happened that way. Otherwise, he wouldn't have got the triple. Joe Jackson, 1 out. Facing Rulebach, 1-3 grounder to third. Weaver will hold. Steinfeld is able to check him there. 5-3. That is 2 away. Chick Gandil. Runner 90 feet away and a single. So that's an RBI single for Chick Gandil. The White Sox take a 1-0 lead. Bottom of the third. BJ Wanlin, how's it going? Back from his mini vacation. Well, it's good to see you, man. You're going to have to tell me about your vacation. And Emily came home in the first doubleheader, and my son Ethan is home, everybody. Say hi to Ethan. Here we go. 2 outs, 3-5, and Hap Felsch with a walk. That's going to move Gandil up to second. We'll be doing this for about an hour, okay? Just wanted to spread out for once. Love you.
Right.
Say the words.
Love you too.
Thank you. Nemo Lee Bold, right fielder. 2-6. Walk to load the bases. 2 outs. Keep wanting to grab the Cubs. Everyone says hi, Ethan.
Hi.
BJ stayed in Jacksonville Beach, went to St. Augustine a couple of times. Hi, Ethan. Michael Butler, hi, Ethan. Sounded like a good trip, BJ. Fantastic, man. Glad you could get away. Glad you had a good time. Ray Shock. Bases loaded. 2 outs. Bottom of the third. 3-12 fly ball to right, and that's going to end the inning. 1 run for the White Sox, and that is the score. 1-0. We go to... Yeah, that goes there. Okay. No, that goes there. Go to the Cubs, top of the fourth. Wildfire, Frank Schulte, right fielder. 6-9 opens with a single. Cubs would really like to plate some runs. Jimmy Sheckard. 6-10 gets a 2-star single. Yep, that's going to put men at the corners. No outs. Johnny Kling, catcher. 1-6 a single, and the Cubbies get 1 across. Jimmy Sheckard is a 1-16, and they take the lead. No, he gets the third. Sorry, didn't take the lead. But it is 1-1, no outs. Men at the corners. Jimmy Slagle is up. Lefty Williams on the hill wants to get out of this inning in a hurry. Fly ball to center field. That is deep enough. Sheckard is going to be able to score, and the Cubbies take a 2-1 lead. 1 out, man on first. Shortstop Joey Tinker. 3-4 single for Tinker. Kling is going to hold at second. Men at first and second, 1 out. Ed Rollbach is up. He's going to drop the bunt, and he's going to beat the bunt out. Infield single, bases loaded, 1 out. Cubbies on the precipice of bringing some major runs across the plate. Johnny Evers, 4-5, grounder to second. That's going to be 4-3 RBI because all the runners are able to advance. Kling scores 3-1 Cubs. Da-dee-da, Frank. Chances up. 1 out. Men at second and third. Lefty Williams is not long for this game if he keeps this up. 1-8, grounder to third. Runners will hold. Bucky Weaver is able to check Tinker at third. So that is 2 outs. In the 9th batter in the inning, Harry Steinfeld, if he can extend it, 6-8 with a single, and he does. RBI single. Tinker scores. Rulebach to third, a 110. He's going to hold. He's going to hold. And we go back to the 10th batter of the inning. Wildfire Frank Schulte, 2 for 2, scored a run, 6-7. 1-3, misses the single split, ends up lining out to short. In the inning, Cubbies put 4 on the board, 4-1. Lefty Williams got shellacked. Not even a World Series game. He didn't throw it. Sorry. Swede Risberg, shortstop, bottom of the 4th inning. White Sox down 3, 5-12, fly to right. Schulte's at 2 with a 5. That's going to be out number 1. Brings up Lefty Williams to the plate. Going to stay in the game for now. 3-11, fly ball to center. Lazy fly ball. That is out number 2. Easy play for Schlegel. Eddie Collins, second baseman. 4-4 goes down swinging at the knee cheese. And the chat room just populated itself. Dominic DeCellis, Ken Castro. Guys, what's happening? Welcome back to those of you two who were here earlier for the first doubleheader. We are 4-1 after 4 innings. Cubbies lit it up top of the 4th. You guys might have caught that. 4 runs. Go to the top of the 5th. Lefty Williams still on the hill for the White Sox. 6-8 yields a single to Sheckard. And Kid Gleason is eyeing him very closely. Johnny Kling, 3-7 strikeout, swinging at the knee cheese. Jimmy Schlegel, center fielder, 1 away, man on first. 3-3 grounder to third. They're going to get Sheckard at second. Not enough time to make the turn and get Schlegel at first. So fielder's choice. 2 away. Joey Tinker, 1-11, hard grounder to short, and that'll end the inning. So we're going to go to the bottom of the 5th. That could be it for Williams. He's due up to bat in the 6th. No, I'm looking at Rulebach there. Bucky Weaver, 5-8, pop up to short, 1 away. Tripled and scored a run his last time up. Only run for the Sox. Shoeless Joe, 4-9, and misses the triple split. Does get a single. He's on base. 1 out single for Shoeless Joe. Chip Gandil, 4-9, and Gandil with a 2-star single knocks Jackson around to third. Hap Felsch, center fielder. Another 666. I rolled 4 in the first doubleheader, and now I've rolled another one here, and I haven't rolled the dice 540 times yet. Grounder to first, C. So that's going to be 3. He's a B. We'll call it 3-4. Runners advance base. RBI ground out for Hap Felsch. Joe Jackson crosses the plate. 2 outs. Sox are down by 2. 5-3 for Nemo Leibold, right fielder, back to the box. That's a 2 with a 9, and easy play for Rulebach. 1-3 ends the inning. Sox put 1 more on. So they're still in the game. And go to the top of the 6th inning. And Rulebach leading off for the Cubs, facing Williams. Still on the hill for the Sox. Maybe not for much longer. A ground ball to Risberg, 2-6, and that is out number 1. Johnny Evers, second baseman, is up 4-5. Grounder to second. That's going to be out number 2. Frank Chance, first baseman, 2-5, and gets the single to extend the inning. 2 outs, top of the 5th. Cubs up 4-2. Harry Steinfeld, third baseman, 2-5, draws a walk, gets the free pass. Men at first and second. Frank Schulte, wildfire, the right fielder, 5-11, grounder to first. Gandil is a 1 with a 20. Roll it again. 4, that is out number 3. Now we'll call that a 3-4. Cubs don't score anything top of the 6th. 4-2, the score stands. Ray Shaw, catcher, batting 7th, will be leading off. Where did I put these people? You go right there. He'll be followed by Swede Risberg and maybe not Lefty Williams. We'll see. 3-9. Shock leads off with a single. Swede Risberg going to lay down the bunt. 6, he does so. 5-3 sack. Sorry, 5-4 sack. Jerry's not here, but I stand corrected. 5-4. Shock gets to second. Do I yank Williams? Do I yank Williams? Do I have to come in and pitch? I really don't have anybody on the bench in the bullpen at all that's going to be better than Williams, but he would be pulled at this point. Yeah, Williams is coming out. Utility outfielder Eddie Murphy is going to pinch hit. Williams getting yanked in the 6th. Oh. Murphy. Pinch hit. 12B. Facing Ed Rulebach. Shock on second. 2-7 is a walk. So Eddie Collins, men at first and second, 1 out. Ed Rulebach on the hill, 6-9, yields the single, 1-star single to load the bases. 1 out. Wrong team. Bucky Weaver, our Red Sox fan. Jerry Ball, guys, welcome back to the chat. 1-8, and that is a 2-star single for Bucky Weaver. He ties the game up. Shock scores. Eddie Murphy scores. Eddie Collins around the third, 1 out. Tie ball game, 4-4. And that brings up Shoeless Joe Jackson. 3-9, 2-star single. Collins scores. Weaver around to third, and now the Cubs are getting a taste of their own medicine. 5-4. Rulebach in a little bit of trouble here. I keep grabbing the wrong team. Stop it. Chick Gandil. 1 out. Get him. 1-5, 2-star single. Jackson around to third. Weaver scores. That's going to be it for Rulebach. These guys don't have their stuff this evening. Yep, that's going to be it for Rulebach. Let me change pictures. I'll be using this pen in a moment. Yep, Rulebach is coming out. Orval overall is going to come in relief. Let's see. Rulebach went 5 and 1. Williams went 6. He'll be being changed out as well. Hap Felsch facing Orval overall. Men at the corners, 1 out. Sox up 6-4. 4-8 and issues a walk to load the bases. That's going to bring us to Nemo Leibold, 9th batter in the inning. Sound familiar? 4-10, grounder to third. Steinfeld is a 2 with a 1 single, 1 base single. And they keep doing it. Another run for the Sox. Only 1 out. Bases loaded. Ray Schalk. You got to pitch him. There's nowhere to put him. 3-10 single. At least 1 RBI. Pat Felsch, 115. 10. He scores. And the White Sox have come alive on these poor little Cubs. Swede Risberg, men at first and second, 2-9, fly ball to center, out number 2. And the White Sox might be getting merciful here. Yeah, they're going to leave Eddie Murphy in. He's still pinch hitter. He hasn't gone to the field. Eddie Murphy stays in. Wow. 6-11, fly ball to left field X. That's going to be checkered at a 1 with an 11, and that is out number 3. A pinch hitter with 2 at-bats. That doesn't happen often. I really wonder how many times a pinch hitter has had 2 at-bats in the same inning. Well, yeah, way before he did Beverly Hills Cop. I think a different color too. But yeah, I'm curious about right there. Murphy, 2 at-bats as pinch hitter, same inning. Going to have to check that out. That is noteworthy right there. Walker run scored and flew to left. All right. Doink. Well, who's going to come in and pitch for the White Sox after that? I mean, they don't have to worry about it quite as much as they did. Bill James is going to come in. Do a pitch in. So James. Holy wow. All righty, Jimmy Sheckard. What is the score? Dear Lord, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 run. 6th inning, 9-4. Wow. All right, here we go. Play. I want to look real quick. Do I have a card for him? Because I got Shane Collins, Harvey McClellan, Bird Lynn. I may not have a card for him. A card for Dave Dan. Oh, yeah. You can do that. Nah, I don't have a card for Schellenforth. Schellenbach. Let's get to this game. Let's get it going. Jimmy Sheckard. Top of the 7th. 6-6. Bill James is on the mound. Bill James. Line out the second. 1 away. Johnny Kling. 1-3. Pops out to short. Plus injury. He's going to be out. Give me just a moment, guys. We need to fix that. Need to find another catcher for the Cubbies. And for game 2. Oh, Pat Moran, probably. Yep, Pat Moran's going to be coming into the game. Let's write in his statistics. Moran, catcher, 2. His ratings, 10. C. All righty. Here we go. Jimmy Slagle. 2 outs. Top of the 7th. 5, 8. Fly to right. That's going to end the inning. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Top of the order for the White Sox. At the old ball game. Yep, Danforth is good. He's done a lot of good pitching for the Athletics. 1911. He's done some pitching for them. And wrote him up as a card for the White Sox to fill out the rosters. 6-3 for Cocky Collins. Fly to right. That's going to be Schulte at a 2 with a 16. Out number 1. Bucky Weaver, third baseman. 6-8. Da-de-da. Grounder to short. That's going to be Tinker at a 2 with a 6. That is out number 2. 6-3. Shoeless Joe Jackson, 3-12 grounder to first. All that a 3-4. Ends the inning. Go to the top of the 8th. Cubbies are down by 5. Bill James. 4-6. Fly to center. That is out number 1. Orval overall. Are they going to pinch hit for him? He's a good pitcher. Of course, he did give up 3 runs. That was a train wreck. That was a Greek tragedy. Got a pinch hit for overall. They really do. So let's take that one out. Let's put overall where he belongs. Who are we going to pinch hit? Sully Hoffman. So let's see. Doinkity, doinkity. That's overall coming out. So Hoffman is pinch hitting. He's a 15A. 1 out. Top of the 8th. 3-10 hard grounder hit to short. 2 away. Johnny Evers. 5-10. Evers misses the homer split. Gets a double. 2 out double to extend the inning. Cubs really need to put some runs across the plate. They got a lot of work to do. 6-7. And Frank Chance picks up that skinny single split. Moves Evers to third. Bill James looking to hopefully not allow any runs across the plate. 6-4. He walks Steinfeld to load the bases, and here we go again. Frank Schulte. 6-5, a walk. He walks in a run. If that 6 hadn't bounced over from a 1, if it had been a 1, that would have been the inning. Jimmy Sheckard base is loaded. Nowhere to put him. 2-9 goes down swinging at the knee cheese. So the Cubbies do get 1 more on the scoreboard. They're down by 4. Wasn't it Pat Morita? Yeah, Pat Morita was Miyagi. Yeah, there it is, BJ. Yeah, Pat Morita. But that's close enough, I guess. Who's going to pitch for the Cubbies? So you stay there. We're going to make that mark there. Cubbies want a pitcher, not a glass of water. Jack Taylor. Overall went 8. Now 7. So 1.2. 2 and 1. Yep. Taylor comes in. And Hoffman won't be batting again. Neither will Murphy. Taylor in the game. Facing Chick Gambit. Bottom of the 8th. 4-4. Issues a walk to start it off. That's always good. Hap Felsch. 6-7. Grounder to short. Tinker is a 2 with a 17. That is a double play. They double up on Gandil. Tinker Evers chance. There it is. Nemo Leibold. 5-8 pops it up to short. Quick little inning there. We go to the top of the 9th. Cubbies, it's do or die. Pat Moran, leadoff batter. 6-7. Lines out to second. That takes us to Jimmy Schlegel. 3-4. Pops it up to short. Joey Tinker, do or die. 2 outs, top of the 9th. 2-8. Pops it up to short. That ends the game right there. Nothing going. So let's clean this up and let's get ourselves some stats done. That goes there. That goes there. Taylor done pitching. Pfister will be next. Then we'll get some stats. Murphy goes down there. Dickie Kerr is starting next for the White Sox. And as always, we'll get you guys to vote on player of the game here. Let's see. All righty. Scored nothing. X. So your final score is, make sure we're right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 for the White Sox. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, for the Cubs. No errors, cleanly fielded game. Let's count this out. Johnny Evers and James went 3. Williams with the loss. Rulebach with the win. Taylor pitched an inning. Did not face enough to get the save. All right. Okie dokie. Let's count them out. Evers is 2 for 4. A run scored, run batted in, double, caught stealing, and a walk. Frank Chance 2 for 4. K and a walk. Steinfeld 1 of 3, run batted in, walk. Schulte is 2 of 4, run scored, run batted in, walk. Sheckard is 2 of 5, run scored, strikeout. Kling is 1 of 3, a run batted in, strikeout. Pat Moran 0 for 1. Jimmy Schlegel is 1 of 4 with an RBI, sacrifice fly. Tinker is 1 of 4, run scored, sacrifice hit. Rulebach 1 of 3. Hoffman 0 for 1, so that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13 hits for Chicago. Only 5 runs.
I'll come pick you up.
So let's do the pitching for Chicago since we have the hitting for Chicago. Williams, well, let's do James. James had bumped it. Sorry. I'm going to try to stop it. It's not going to work. I want to give you guys vertigo. And we got one more game coming up. James with 2 hits, a run, 2 walks, and a strikeout. 2 hits, run, it's earned. 2 walks, strikeout. So that's going to leave 11 hits, 4 runs all earned for Lefty Williams. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 3 walks and 1, 2, 3, 2 strikeouts. Let's count the batting for Chicago. Eddie Collins is 1 of 5. Run scored, strikeout. Bucky Weaver, 2 of 5. Ethan, gotta keep it down. Let's see, 2 runs, 2 batted in, triple. Joe Jackson, 2 of 4, 2 runs, batted in, a walk. Chick Gandil is for 3 of 4 with a run scored, 2 batted in, a walk. Hap Felsch is 0 for 2, scored a run, walked 3 times. Nemo Leibold is 1 of 4, run batted in, K and a walk. Ray Schalk is 2 of 4. Run scored, 2 runs batted in. Swede Risberg, 0 for 3. Sacrifice hit. Lefty Williams, 0 for 2. Eddie Murphy, 1 of 1. Run scored and a walk. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 hits for Chicago. They lumped them all up. Let's do the pitching. 1 walk by Taylor. 1 walk, 2 hits, 3 runs by Overall. Hits, 3 runs earned, 1 walk. So these are zeros, and that leaves Rulebach, 12, gave up 10 hits, 9, 6 runs, all earned. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 walks. 5 are his. 2 strikeouts. No homers. So who do we think? Joe Jackson and Buck Weaver got screwed. A whole lot of players got screwed in that whole thing. They really did. Player of the game. I'm going to look up here and see if anybody said anything as we were doing it. No votes. Not yet. So let's see. Winning team, White Sox. Chick Gandil, 3 of 4 with 2 RBI. Ray Schalk, 2 of 4 with 2 RBI. Run scored for each of them. Bucky Weaver, 2 of 5. Joe Jackson, 2 of 4. Lefty Williams. Actually, no, he didn't get the loss. What are we talking about here? Come on, Chris, pay attention to that. James, that's scored in the 6th. No, Williams got the win. Rulebach with the loss. Shared player of the game. Yeah, but who? There's a lot of them. Schalk and Chick, yeah, I can see that. They were the first 2 that came to mind. Co-players of the game. Ray Schalk, Chick Gandil. They went a combined 5 for 8, 2 runs scored, 4 RBIs, and a walk drawn. So, yeah, we'll go with that. Yep. Gandil and Shock. All right, game 2 coming right up, guys. Let's go ahead and get this sucker put out. All righty. So on the hill for the White Sox is going to be Dickie Kerr facing the Cubs, and Jack Pfister for the Cubs on the hill against the White Sox. Let's get it going. Game 2. Johnny Evers. 2-6 grounder to flip it over. Short. Out number 1. Frank Chance, first baseman, 6-6, fly to left. That's 2 away. Harry Steinfeld, 6-6, fly to left. That's 1, 2, 3. Cubbies go down. White Sox coming up, bottom of the first. Go Sox, Jerry Ball says. There it is. Eddie Collins, Cocky Collins, schoolboy the professor, smartest man in the league. 310 leads off with a walk. Kling's going to put the hold on him, drops him to 1-11. Bucky Weaver, he's going to swing. 2-5, 2-star single, knocks Collins around to third. Joe Jackson to the plate. Sox look to go up early if they can capitalize. 5-8. Nope. Jackson goes down swinging at the knee cheese. Chick Gandil. 1-4. 2-star single. And the White Sox start assembly lining around the bases. Men at the corners. 1-0. Brings up Hap Felsch. If I can get the cards to come up. There we go. 6-8, a walk for Felsch. Loads the base, 1 out. Nemo Leibold. 6-10, fly to center. That is going to be deep enough to score Weaver. Sad. Sox are up 2. Ray Shock. You can play the hit and run with basic rules. It's a 2d6. Oh, man, I don't do the hit and run that much. I might need to do it more. Ray Shock. 2-star single. That's going to score Gandil. And that's going to move Felsch around to third. And the White Sox, 2 outs, are just making this happen. 4-7. And that's a strikeout to end the inning. 3 runs by the White Sox. Bottom of the first. I don't have the pitcher's hitting cards out. Let me do that real quick. Kerr is a 4. Pfister is a 1. Put him in place here. We'll go to the top of the second here shortly. Beats so you can see it. Emily, do that over there.
I need to eat somewhere.
All right.
Can't eat at the table.
Hit and runs right here. Sorry about that. A lot of distractions going on. I got to do this upstairs in the future. I'm sorry. Hit and runs. It's a 2d6. You've got double, runners advance 3 bases, single, runners advance 2, ground out, batter misses pitch on a 7, roll a 20 for the lead base runner, runners advance, and then these are ground outs and a line out on 12. So yes, you can do hit and run in basic. It's just one aspect of the game that I've never taken advantage of. All righty. We've got Frank Schulte leading off, 2-3, hard grounder to first. Call that a 3-4. That's 1 away. Jimmy Sheckard, 1-5. That's a grounder to first. Pat Moran, 5-5, fly to right. And 1, 2, 3, go the Cubbies. And give me just a second there, gentlemen. Answer for everything. All right, here we go, guys. Let's see if we can't get this back on track. We are bottom of the second inning. Oh, let's move these guys back up here. Eddie Collins. Sorry for the interruption there. 3-12. Let's got a no. The pitcher needs to be in there. 3-12. Yeah, that's even better. Single for Dickie Kerr. Alrighty, now Eddie Collins is up. 1-4. Pops it up behind first. That is one away. Bucky Weaver, he's not going to bunt. He is swinging at the ball. Bucky Weaver knows he can do it. Gleason wants him to lay it down. 5-6, he goes down swinging, and Gleason is stomping mad. Bucky Weaver's good, but he is headstrong. That is 2 outs. Joe Jackson, 6-7, and that's a single for Jackson. Knocks Kerr to second. Chick Gandil, 6-7, a single for Gandil. 1 star, moves him around. Bases are loaded. Bottom of the second. Pat Felsch, 2-4, ground ball, ends the ends the inning. 5-3. No runs scored for the White Sox. We're going to the top of the third. Jimmy Slagle leading things off for the Cubs. 5-3. Hard grounder hit the third. That's going to be Weaver at a 2 with a 6. Out number 1. Joey Tinker, shortstop. 5-9 strikeout. It's not going to go, but you guys see what's happening here. 5-7, Dickie Kerr, grounder to second. That's going to be Collins is a 1 with a 6. Out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Cubbies again. We go to the top of the fourth. Nemo Leibold, 2-11. Ground ball. Out number 1, Ray Schock, catcher, 7th in the order. 6-8, draws a walk. Schock just seems to get on base a lot. Swede Risberg going to lay down the bunt. 6, does so successfully. 5-3, Steinfeld over to Chance. Moves Schock up, 2 outs. Man in scoring position for Dickie Kerr. 4-11, grounder back to the box. Pfister's a 2 with a 1, a single for Kerr. A 1-base single extends the inning. Schock to third. Wrong team. Eddie Collins. 3-5, fly ball to center field. They cannot capitalize on it. No runs. So we're going to go to the top of the fourth. Johnny Evers leading off. Ground ball to third. It's going to be Weaver, a 2 with a 17. That's out number 1. Frank Chance, he's a hitter. 1-7, grounder to short. Out number 2. Harry Steinfeld, he's going to break it. 5-11, grounder to first. Gandil is a 1 with a 13. And out number 3. Butterbench FB, welcome to the chat. Clinton Parks, welcome to the chat. We've got some dead ball going here. Dickie Kerr on the hill for the White Sox in the second game of this doubleheader facing the Cubs. White Sox are up 3-0. Right fielder, no, Bucky Weaver. I keep putting people further down than they should be. Bucky Weaver. 6-8, a walk. He is on. Joe Jackson swinging. 6-6, a single. Weaver, a 1-16, makes it to third. Men at the corners, no outs. White Sox are doing this a lot. Chick Gandil, 6-7. And hardliner to third for 1 out. Hap Felsch at the plate. 4-8 strikes out. Jack Pfister with the strikeout. Nemo Leibold. 2 away. 1-6 and a 2-star single. And here we go. RBI single for Nemo Leibold. Weaver scores. Joe Jackson around to third. 2-star singles are the bane with men at the corners. Ray Schock, catcher, 5-3. Grounder to short. Tinkers a 2 with a 9. 1 base error. E6. Jackson scores. Unearned run. That brings us to Swede Risberg. 4-9. Grounder to second. That's going to end the inning. 4-3. Sox score another one. 4-0. We go to the top of the fifth. Yeah, nope. Stop that. All righty. Frank Schulte leading off for the Cubs. Kerr's card, 4-7, leads off with a single, and there it goes right there. Hit number 1. Jimmy Sheckard, 5-9, strikeout. Pat Moran, reserve catcher, replacing injured Johnny Kling for 1 game. 3-4, another single. Schulte, a 1-16, makes it to third. Men at the corners, 1 away for the Cubs. Chance to score a run. Jimmy Slagle. That's a 6-7. Grounder to short. Risberg is a 2 with a 20. That is enough to double up on Moran. 6-4-3 ends the inning. No runs scored. Change that name. Get this to work. Get it to work properly. Thank you. Moran is a 2. And a 10C. Oh, these things. Close enough. 10C. All righty. Slagle's card goes there. Bottom of the fifth. 3-5 strikeout. Dickie Kerr at the hands of Jack Pfister. Eddie Collins, 1 out. Bottom of the fifth. 4-6. Grounder to second. Evers is a 1-9. That is out number 2. Brings us to Bucky Weaver. 5-6 strikeout. And Pfister is coming alive in the middle innings. We go to the top of the 6th. Joey Tinker, 1-10, grounds to third for out number 1. Jack Pfister at the plate, 2-9, grounder to first. 3 unassisted. Johnny Evers, 4-8. Catches that single split, extends the inning. Shock's going to put a hold on him, drops him to 113 safe. He's going to try to make something happen to spark it, and he does. Evers steals second. Frank Chance. 1-5 draws a walk. Steinfeld, third baseman, 2 outs, top of the 6th, 2-7, fly ball to left. Cubs cannot play to run. We're going to go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Shoeless Joe Jackson will be leading off for the White Sox, being followed by Chick Gandil and Hap Felsch in this inning, facing Jack Pfister on the mound for the Cubs. 1-7 single leadoff for Joe Jackson, his 3rd hit in a row. Chick Gandil, 4-10. Grounder to 3rd. Steinfeld to 2 with a 12, and that's going to be an error on Steinfeld. Didn't mark the other error on Tinker. Steinfeld. Bring us to Hap Felsch. Felsch is going to lay down the bunt. 10 doesn't do it. Lead runner thrown out by pitcher. 1-6. Fielder's choice. Gets to second on the bunt. Thrown out on the bunt. 1 away. First and second, Nemo Leibold. 6-7. Catches that 1-star single split. And the bases are loaded with 1 out for the White Sox. Ray Schock at the plate. 6-11. Fly to left. Checker does a 1 with a 20. Roll it again. 16. That is an out and runners hold. Shallow fly ball. 2 away. Swede Risberg. 6-4. Fly to right ends the inning. No run scored for the White Sox. It is 4-0. 5-0. I'm sorry. They scored 2 in that inning. 5-0. Risberg is there. Top of the 7th. Cubs need to make something happen and quick. 5-2 for Frank Schultz off Dickie Kerr's card. Ground ball X to 3rd. Weaver's a 2 with a 1. That'll be a single. Seeing eye single. Gets through the hole on the left side. Jimmy Sheckard. Left fielder. 6-11. Fly to right. That's going to be Leibold, a 2 with a 20 out. And runners hold. So that is 1. Pat Moran. 6-6. Fly to left. 2 out. Jimmy Slegel, center fielder. Come on, Clinton. This isn't the World Series. Sweet isn't trying to throw this game. Fly ball to left. That is 3 outs for the Cubs. We go to the bottom of the 7th. At the old ball game. Kerr on the hill. Masterfully pitching a beautiful game. Strikes out. Pfister on the hill. Strikes out Kerr. But Kerr has got one heck of a game going. He's staying in. Not a problem keeping him in there. 5-10. Eddie Collins. Catcher's card. Moran's a 2 with a 14. That's a foul out. 2 away. Bottom of the 7th, Bucky Weaver. 3rd base. 1-9. And he catches that 1-9 double split. 2 out double. Bucky Weaver is very happy. Yelling at Joe Jackson. Willing the ball to hit the ground in fair territory. 2-4, not to be. Ground ball back to the box by Shoeless Joe to end the inning. So after 7, it's 5-0 Chicago White Sox. Top of the 8th, Dickie Kerr still on the hill for the Sox. Going strong. Tinker, 5-4. Fly ball to center X. Felsch is a 1 with a 10. That is the first out. And I think they're going to pinch hit for Pfister. And Taylor will be pitching, but they're going to pinch hit for Pfister. Take that card out of there. Oh, who are we going to bring in? We're going to bring in Sully Hoffman. He's a good pinch hitter. Not having to worry about lefty righty or anything. With basic, just go with it. He's an A, Steeler 15. That's going to be new pitcher right there, which means that is coming down here. Now let's write Taylor in while we're thinking of it. Taylor, Pfister went 7. 1 out, top of the 8th, Sully Hoffman. 6, 8, fly ball to center for out number 2. Johnny Evers. 4, 7, that is going to be a single. Evers' second hit in a row. Brings up Frank Chance. 5-2, grounder to third. Weaver is a 2 with a 2. That's going to be a single. A one-base single. Gets through. Harry Steinfeld, 2 outs, 2 men on. Facing Dickie Kerr. 3, 7, a single for Steinfeld. Kerr starting to show signs of age on the hill in this game. Evers, he 1-17, 2 outs, 1-19. He needed it. Rolled an 18, but he did score. RBI for Steinfeld. Cubbies are on the board. 2 outs, 2 men on. 6, 7, grounder hit to short. That's going to be Risberg with a 2 and a 2, a one-base single. Loaded bases for the for the Cubs. Jimmy Sheckard at the plate. 4-4, draws a walk. Kerr walks in a run. Cubbies have 2 on the board. How long do you leave Dickie Kerr in? He's pitched a little bit of baseball, not a horrible amount. Pat Moran, we'll leave him in to face Moran. 2, 7, 2-star single for Moran, 2 RBI single. And now it is 5-4. And next up is Jimmy Slagle, 9th batter in the inning. These Cubs have been involved in some big, and the White Sox been involved in some big innings. Dickie Kerr is going to pitch to him. He's a 239 batter, 4-4, walk to load the bases. I was thinking about doing that anyway. The dice did it for me. Back to Joe Tinker, first batter of the inning. 1-4 grounder back to the box. That ends it. 4 runs for the White Sox in the top of the 8th. 5-4 ball game. Hoffman will not be batting. All righty. Taylor now on the hill in relief. Chick Gandil, 4-6, and pops out to second. Out number 1. Hap Felch. 2-10, hard grounder to third. That's 2 away. Bottom of the 8th, White Sox up by 1. Nemo Leibold, 3-6 grounder to short. That ends that. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. In the 8th, we go to the top of the 9th, and it is do or die for the Cubs here in the second game of the doubleheader. They lost a first one. They really don't want to lose another one and go back down to the cellar, the bad place. They're going to pinch hit for Jack Taylor. So Taylor will be coming out if it comes to that. And they're going to bring in Doc Gessler, utility outfielder, first baseman. And I bumped the camera. Sorry about that. Stop moving. Okay. Gessler. Pinch hit. He is 14 running. B stealing. Leading off top of the ninth. Dickie Kerr. 3-8. And he leads off with a single. They only need a run to extend the game. Al is still in the room, isn't he? Al, Red Sox fan. You're still in the room, aren't you? Johnny Evers. He's going to bunt, and he does so. 5-3 sack. Gets Gessler to second in scoring position. Yeah, I knew you were there. Watch this. Frank Chance, one away. 6-5 triple. But now the lead run is 90 feet away with one out. Harry Steinfeld to the plate. Dickie Kerr is going to get pulled. They're going to bring in Red Faber. Got a hunch. Red Faber is coming in. Not there. Faber. Dickie Kerr went 8-1. Faber is coming in. He will face Harry Steinfeld. Frank Chance, 90 feet away. Infield in. Squeeze. 5. Batter thrown out by first baseman. Runners advance. 3-4 sack. Squeeze play. Frank Chance scores. Cubs are up 6-5. 2 outs. Frank Schulte. 6-5 single. Extends the inning further. Jimmy Sheckard, 2-7, fly to right, ends it. And the Cubs with a little bit of reversal. They put 2 on there. And the White Sox are going to have to bat in the 9th inning. So that means we need another relief pitcher. Orval Overall is going to come in and do it again. Oh. Overall, Taylor with an inning. All right, here we go. Ray Schalk leading off. 6-7 strikeout. That's 1 away. Swede Risberg. Bottom of the 9th, down 1. 1-8. Misses a split. Liner to third. That is out number 2. They're going to pinch hit for Faber. And Eddie Murphy is going to come in. Pinch hit. 12B. Orval Overall. 6-5 single. Gives up the base hit. Eddie Collins. 2-4, 1-star single, and the White Sox, daggone you, Al. Anytime Al Red Sox fan is in the chat, it goes to extra innings. Bucky Weaver, 2 outs. 3-8 pops it up behind first. Frank Chance gets underneath it, makes the catch. White Sox are denied the comeback. 6-5 is your final score. 6-2. Stop making me use it. 6-5. Oh, goodness gracious. Let's get these stats done. Then we'll talk for a couple of minutes and we'll be good to go. Faber is going to go right there. You guys are going to go there. Move you out the way. Overall is going to go right here. Now let's put Kling back in the lineup so I don't forget him the next time or I have to go hunting for him. And Gessler back there. All right, Cubs are out of the way. Let's do some stats. Al, take care, man. Have a great evening. Hope to see you soon here. Let's see. 2 errors for Chicago, none. The Cubs, none for the White Sox. So Faber pitched 0.2, and he got the loss. Win goes to overall. All right, let's see what we've got here in the way of hits. Johnny Evers is 2 of 4, runs scored, stolen base, sacrifice hit. Frank Chance is 2 of 4, 2 runs, run batted in. He's got a triple and a walk. Harry Steinfeld is 1 of 4. Run, 2 batted in. Sacrifice hit. Schultz is 4 of 5. Frank Schulte, run scored. Scheckert is 0 of 4. Run batted in with the walk and a strikeout. 2 for 4, Pat Moran. 2 runs batted in. 0 for 3, Jimmy Schlegel with a walk. 0 for 4, Joey Tinker, strikeout. Jack Pfister, 0 for 2. 0 for 1, Solly Hoffman. 1 for 1, Doc Gessler. Scored that run, which tied it up. So that's 2, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 hits for the Cubbies. So let's see. Faber gave up 1 hit, gave up 1 run, and it was earned, and nothing else. So that means Dickie Kerr gave up 11 hits, 5 runs, all earned. Walks, 1, 2, 3 walks, and 2 strikeouts, no homers. Let's count the White Sox hits. Eddie Collins, 1 for 5. Run scored, a walk. Bucky Weaver, 2 of 5. 2 runs, double. Strikeout, and a walk. Joe Jackson, 3 of 5. Run scored, struck out once. Chip Gandil, 2 of 5. Run batted in. Hap Felsch, 0 for 4. With a walk and a strikeout. Nemo Leibold, 2 of 4. 2 RBI. A sacrifice fly. Ray Schalk is 1 of 4. Run batted in, strikeout, and a walk. Swede Risberg, 0 for 4. Strikeout, sacrifice hit. Dickie Kerr, 2 of 4. With 2 strikeouts. And Eddie Murphy, 1 of 1. So that's 6, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 hits for the White Sox. Overall, with the win, gave up 2 hits and had a strikeout. No runs or walks. Jack Taylor had a perfect 8th inning. So that means Jack Pfister gave up 12 hits. 5 runs, 4 were earned. 1, 2, 3, 4 team walks. They're all his. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 strikeouts. 7 are his. No homers. Player of the game. What do you think, guys? Player of the game here. Dickie Kerr pitched a great game. He didn't lose, but he did give up the tying run. So now you can't give it to him. Shoeless Joe, 3 for 5, but only scored a run. You are welcome, Jerry. Yep, doubleheader ×2. Who did this? Come on. 2 RBI. Oh, we're doing the Cubs anyway. Yeah. Schulte, 4 or 5, but only a run. Oh. Steinfeld and Chance. Frank Chance tripled in the tying run, drove in the winning run, scored a run on another at bat, drew a walk, and had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 putouts, no errors. Al Red Sox fan. No, if he was the MVP, it would have been extra innings. I'm going to go with Frank Chance, player of the game. Very odd to have 2 games in a row where the starting pitcher did not get player of the game. That's a weird doubleheader we just had right there, guys. So let's greet everybody who was in the chat this evening for this game. If I may take the opportunity to do so, interact with you guys. BJ Wanlin. Yeah, Frank Chance. Yep, definitely. Jerry Ball, BJ. Yeah, Frank Chance gets it. Absolutely. Jerry Ball, BJ Wanlin, Clinton Parks. Clinton Parks has got a really good baseball channel. He's got some, is it? No, it's, oh, shoot. Which game are you doing your games with, Clinton? I want to put it on here. But he's got a good small little channel. He's really getting going. I mean, check him out. He's got some really good games going on his channel. He really does. Check him out. I can't remember which game it is. I know it's something 3. But Clinton, which one are you playing? I can't remember. Digital Diamond, National Pastime 3. That's right. Digital Diamond. But he's got a good series going with National Pastime 3 as well. Yep. Jerry, have a good one. Looks like you're heading on. Thanks, man. Take care. But, yeah, Clinton Parks, check out his channel. Capital C, Clinton Space, capital P, Parks. Great channel. Beatles Eternally, brother. Glad you could make it. Al Red Sox fan, fantastic channel. Check him out. Al Space Red Sox fan. A lot of PC simulations, specifically really revolving around his beloved Red Sox, but he's got a good all-time tournament going with Action PC Football. Check out his channel. Al Red Sox fan. Anyone else make it into the chat? I know that there were others. There are a lot of people in here this evening, and I do appreciate you guys spending a little bit of your evening with me. Butterbench FB, welcome to the chat. Glad you could make it again. Glad you could make it. Good to see you, man. All you guys, you are what makes this channel's, I call it success, but I really am happy with the way it goes. I mean, you guys are what makes the success of this channel possible. It's for you guys. It really is. And I'm glad you guys come in. I think that pretty much covered everybody. Yeah. A lot of stuff being talked about. Oh, man. It's okay, Clinton. Now, the first game, it's the first doubleheader. I mean, it's on, so check it out. It's a really good one. A couple of really good games between the Cubs and the White Elephants, the 11 Athletics, so check them out. Guys, I'm going to go ahead and get off here because I know other people want to stream. So this is Chris, strat-o-matic, Delaware. Thank you very much for coming in this evening, guys. Take care of yourselves and keep on rolling.